Hey y'all, my name is Tamisha Holman, and I am a 37-year-old wife and mother of three. I have a hectic life as a teacher in the great state of Texas. For years, I've struggled to do businesses, my side businesses online, yearning to getting out of the teaching business. However, this year, in November 2018, I decided to finally put my foot down and make my online business a priority. It is my hope by this time next year that I will be successful enough to kiss my teaching career goodbye. Sayonara, teaching. So, anyway, let me tell you a little bit about myself. As I said, I am 37 years old, and I was born in the nation's capital, a beautiful but crowded city of Washington, D.C. I was raised in Largo, Maryland, but due to the cold, because I hate being cold, and other family situations, I had to get out of there, and I ran to the South as fast as I could. I went to Florida A&M University. Hey, yeah, Rattler. And I spent some time in Mississippi. And now I'm in the great state of Texas. And I love Texas. And as people always say, I wasn't born here, but I got here as fast as I could. And I sure did. I am a wife and mother of three, ranging from the ages of 18 to 12. In my spare time, when I actually get some spare time, I love to spend time with God and family. I love to sing, dance, and act. I love to read, mostly mystery and romance novels because, I love to be one of the characters in the book. I like to pretend sometimes, that's not weird or anything, right? But anyway, I also like watching movies and going to the theater, but more than anything, I love to travel to beautiful, warm places, especially places with a beach or large bodies of water. And I want to sit out on the beach with, pina colada, rum punch, fruity drink with an umbrella or maybe a coconut. Man, that sounds like paradise. But I also would like to one day be free enough to pursue my passions every day of my life. So there's an issue to that, though. I can't seem to find a business that will actually work for me. And believe me, I've tried it all. I've done life insurance, health insurance, real estate, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, and so on and so on and so forth without any luck. And I have student loans, and I also had other bills. And at the time, I had two children back to back. And my husband just sat me down and said, you know what? You need to get a job making this much money or we going to be in financial ruin. And he didn't quite say it as nice as that. So I had a choice to make. I didn't want to teach, but I love my family. And I didn't have any other options. So what else could I do with the position and the options that I had? I became a teacher. And though the thought of being a teacher was scary and it was horrible before, when I stepped into that classroom, I hated it. The idea of being a teacher just quickly ran out the window. I mean, just picture it. It was a high school pre-algebra class from 9th to 12th grade. I started in February and they hadn't had a teacher since October. Oh man, it was brutal. Those kids chewed me up and spit me out. And it was a very, very long 3 months. I wish I could say that it got better, but it didn't. My next teaching job was just as bad, and it only seemed to get worse from there. And so I decided then to plan and plot my escape. So let's fast forward 9 or so years later, and I'm still searching. But I was diligent. I was watching YouTube videos, and I was following channels, and I was subscribing to some of their stuff, and I was even buying stuff. But there was always an issue. I always felt like there was something missing, a piece of the puzzle that was lost or I hadn't found yet. But then I finally stumbled onto something. One of the gurus led me to a mentor, my mentor now, and his name was Dave Sharp. And finally, things started to click. At first I was skeptical. I didn't really want to get into it because, I had been through a lot of businesses and I have seen a lot of things fail. And there's nothing worse than when your husband looking at you like, I know you failed again, right? I knew this was going to happen. The whole I told you so stuff. And I didn't want to go through that again. Also, what do I know about making money online? I mean, I wanted to do fitness. I have lost a lot of weight and I thought that that was the area in which I was supposed to go. And it seemed impossible. But Dave told me his story. He told me about how he was a ninth grade dropout and how he used to be a construction worker and how, he used to be homeless and a drug addict. And now he's made over $200 million in sales using his system. But it wasn't just his story. It was about his honesty and his authenticity. And that spoke to me. And when I saw his business model, I was sold. It made sense. And I realized that that was the missing piece that I needed. I am so grateful and excited to have Dave as a mentor. And honestly, I believe that his system will take my business to the next level. I can honestly say that I have hope in being financially free. It's not just wishful thinking. It's not just a great thought. It's just not a good notion. It will be my reality. And that is amazing. The feeling is amazing. And I know I have been genuinely blessed with this opportunity. And that is why I don't mind sharing it. Who wouldn't want an opportunity like this? If you had a great opportunity that can change your life and the life of all of your family, wouldn't you tell people about it? Wouldn't you be excited about it? I'm just floored at the opportunity. I'm humbled and honored, and I'm so grateful to be an ambassador for this business. So with all that being said, if you would like to find out more about this simple business opportunity that is changing thousands of lives, including mine, and giving them financial freedom to do the things they want and pay people to do things that they don't want to do, and you want to be in that number, click the link below and find out more information about it. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you